Jay!
Oh, Jesus.
Dr. J!
Yeah, we heard you the first time. Evan, what the fuck are we talking about today?
I don't know. It's already a train wreck. It's terrible.
Well, let's fucking think of something.
Well, do your catchphrase first then, and we'll...
How about let's not play it by ear, and let's just think of some things we could discuss.
This is 27 down. No?
Son of a bitch, stop it. All right.
What would you like to discuss, my friend?
Baseball.
Sounds good.
In the beginning, there was baseball. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 27 Down. It is Friday, April 17th. I am CJ. You can catch me on Twitter at CJ in Pinstripes. And I, of course, am flanked by the always effervescent Evan. You can catch him on Twitter at EvanDWetzel4, I think. How you doing?
I'm doing great. This is 27 Down, the perfect podcast for the perfect game. Welcome, everybody. We got a good show for you guys today, sort of.
No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't have a good show for anybody. This is going to be trash. No, I'm just kidding. Every show is phenomenal. And you know why? Because Evan and I are here to put smiles on all of your faces when you are not here, when you are not able, I should say, to watch your sports. You know?
Yeah.
So we try to give you something. Have you been following this MLB, the show tournament, whatever the fuck it is?
I have not, no.
Are you aware of it?
I am aware, yes.
Yeah, so for those of you out there that have not heard of this, unfortunately this is happening among all not all sports, but it's kind of happening in the NBA as well, where 2K players are playing 2K. Players have resorted to playing video games because it's all they can do to entertain you lovely, happy people. I will say this: it looks like Trevor May and Blake Snell had a game, and I think Trevor May beat him. I don't know. I haven't really been looking at the.
Do we really give a shit? Red Blunder spends more time on Twitch than he does trying to make the Yankees. So who gives a shit?
This is true. Although, do you remember the time that Joel Zumaya hurt his wrist because he played too much Guitar Hero?
I remember reading about that. I forgot who it was, but wow.
Yeah, it was Joel Zumaya. He ended up on the disabled list because of it.
Terrible.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. Amir Garrett apparently played Trevor May in the semifinals. Garrett won 2-1.
Wow.
Hunter Pence and who did Hunter Pence play against? Oh, Snell. So Pence versus Snell. Snell whooped his behind 8-1.
I feel bad for someone like Hunter Pence because this whole thing has delayed his epic comeback because he was really good last year, and I think a lot of the casual fans are going to forget.
Yeah, I mean, he's been really, really good in general. What was it? 2018 when he won the Cy Young?
Who's Snell?
Snell, yeah.
Yes.
I think that was 2018, right? He won. Oh, hey, Michael's here. Hey, Michael, what's going on? Great to hear it. So yeah, it looks like the finals are set up. Garrett versus Snell. Did the game already happen? I can't find the score. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Michael, save us.
Life sucks without sports. I don't know what to tell you.
It's really not fun. I mean, I'm getting sick of watching all the diehards over and over again.
How can you? I mean, really, it's only the first two that are any good, and I guess that one that came out 10 years ago.
Yeah, and I heard that they were gonna do the sixth and final one, which was gonna be in Japan at like the new Nakatomi Plaza with both of his kids in it.
Does Hans Gruber come back to life and start chasing everyone around as a zombie?
The clone of him apparently is gonna be in it.
Wow. But what's his name is dead. Actor's name. Who played Hans Gruber? I forget. I'm brain farting badly on his name.
Alan
He
Rickman.
played Professor Snape in Harry Potter. Alan Rickman.
Said Alan
Alan
Rickman.
Rickman. Yeah. So.
Michael says he can't hear anything, and I haven't seen him yet, so I don't know what's going on. But Michael's trying to get in.
Have you tried turning it on and turning it off?
See, I know it's.
Oh, there you are.
I know what's going on. It said I was muted by the host. So Joe just didn't want to hear my shit today. That's the problem.
Well, you got to understand where he's coming from. As a Mets fan, nobody ever wants to hear his shit.
Look, if I'm going to have to put a shirt on, then I should be heard. That's what I'm going to say.
Hey. Take it easy on the Mets.
All I have to do is mention the Mets once. It's like the groundhog coming out of the ground.
Here I am.
Unreal.
Here I am.
Yeah, you say the Mets, and Joe thinks it's an invitation for him to talk.
Mookie Wilson, best player of all time.
I changed my background for you, Joe. I got palm trees today.
I like it.
Look at that.
So, those are real, though.
John Olerud.
Joe.
John Olerud, shut up. John Olerud. Are you just going to name random Mets players? Is that what's going to happen?
Edgardo Alfonso.
Yeah, that's a yes. That's a yes.
Okay. Joe's the producer, so we can't, mute his mic.
Yeah, he's got muting power. So what have I missed?
Not much. We've been talking a bunch of BS about how MLB players are playing the show against one another. Wonderful episode, as you can imagine.
I am not a video game guy, so I don't play the show. I see everybody else playing the show. I would be terrible at it. I try to play games with the kids. I can play Mario Kart. It's about the extent of my expertise. But I know it's hot in the street right now.
It's a fun game. It's hard. It's hard. Hitting in that game is really hard.
I see that, man. I watch the videos. It looks hard.
Imagine hitting the same level of reaction time that you would have deciding whether or not to swing a real bat. So,
yeah, Darren puts up those videos all the time. It's pretty crazy, and it's realistic looking. I mean, I don't hate it.
I hear it's been glitching a lot.
Yeah, I watched some of Chris's videos, man. They're enraging, and I'm not even playing the game. The ball just goes right through the bat.
Yeah, it disappears and then shows up behind the bat.
Or the guy hits
I created
the first baseman's in the dugout standing there trying to catch the ball.
Yep.
I created a left fielder, and my guy one time settled under the ball. And the thing is, when it's the second out, when we're about to catch the third out, it's a cool animation. He catches it, and then he starts trotting towards the infield. Well, he closes the glove. The ball's through the glove, but he still starts trotting into the infield, and I can't control him, but now the ball's rattling around, and, hits the wall. The center fielder's going to come over and pick. I look like an idiot running in to the dugout with this ball still banging around. That only happened one time, thank God. I'd be pissed if that happened often.
Still feel like it's one time too many.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, they keep patching the game. They keep, fixing little bug issues here and there, but I don't know. That's like modern video games for you. They release a game that's incomplete and they say, "Oh, let's just fix it through patches."
So did you have a chance to see my very important poll I had on Twitter this week? It's very important. Did you vote in
Was
it? It was. So I have 4 kids and a wife. 2 of the kids plus the wife eat cereal, no milk, with a spoon. The poll was, should I be worried they're serial killers?
Now, assuming that there's no pun intended, I would say yes. You should be extremely worried.
Yeah, it's kind of like Evan putting no milk in his mac and cheese, but substituting hot sauce. Seriously worried.
Yeah, I don't use milk. Milk
do
is
any
gross.
of these
I use
people
hot sauce.
have? Do any of these people have first, middle, last name that are all first names? By the way, kind of like John Wayne Gacy, or like because
2 or 3.
that's how you can tell if someone. If someone has 3 first names, then they're a serial killer.
Guaranteed.
That's always how that works.
Done deal.
Like look out for John Ryan Murphy one day because he's going to go on a killing spree.
Has
It's
body in
terrible.
the freezer already. What are you doing? Yoga? Are you doing yoga?
No, just laying on my side.
Oh, doing the Burt Reynolds pose
You know, comfy.
for the ladies.
This show is going nowhere.
Tommy AG.
I mean, like one of your French girls. This guy comes in, has 2 words to say, mutes himself again, hiding like a coward,
Joe, ask us some
like
questions.
a Mets fan would. Yeah, ask us some baseball questions. Come on. You always come up with some good stuff. Save us.
I'm back. All right. Well, I'm live in Arizona. And what do you guys think about the Arizona/Florida league that's looking more like Arizona?
It's whack.
You don't like it, even if they get like 80 games in.
Stop.
No.
I just want
I mean, what's
baseball. I
gonna
don't
happen?
care. Just bring
They're gonna-
back baseball. Do it now. Shut up, CJ. Baseball. Baseball now.
They're gonna play. Shut up. They're gonna play a few games. Someone's gonna get sick, and then they're gonna go, okay, shut it all down again.
That's what I was thinking too.
You know,
I mean,
at some point, you kind of have to care about people.
well, what about their families? You're just going to sequester these guys for 3 months? I mean,
Yes.
it's one thing to go on a
Yes, you are.
It's one thing to go on a 2-week road trip, but now you're telling guys like, oh, you're going to live in a hotel all summer. I don't know how it's possible.
Yeah, I would love to do that. I'd love to leave my family for 3 months. That'd be fantastic. They make millions of dollars. They can't leave their family for my family.
No, they're going to get a pay cut.
Oh no, a little pay cut. Oh no, instead of $10 million, they'll get 7. Oh God, what are we gonna do? Bunch of bums.
You know, Evan, there's still people. There's still people.
I don't even like people. I don't like any people.
All right. Well, I got to
Yeah, well,
go.
there's your problem. So you're kind of going with the wrong answer here because you don't care.
I barely
So
like
of
you.
course, like
You're one of my
you're going to
closest
say you want
friends.
baseball back, but yeah, you see, so you know, just saying that it's probably not the best idea in the world.
Fantastic idea. Go
So,
to
suck my
Arizona.
balls. Dude, they're all gonna get sick. So not even all. It's gonna take one person's gonna get sick, and then that's it. The season's canceled.
No one's getting sick. Make them play in full hazmat suits.
Okay, now you're starting to sound like me, coming up with dumb ideas for the game.
Full
Oh, my
hazmat suits. You
God.
put the logos on. It's gonna look awesome.
I have a dumb idea. Oh wait. I have a really, really good dumb idea. You want to hear it?
Okay.
No, you don't, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So, what if, when you rob a home run, okay, not only does it keep the home run off that team's board, but now you get a run for your team. Let's fucking make it happen, guys. Let's make it happen. Mike Trout goes out there, robs a home run, Angels get a run. I think it's beautiful.
Wait,
Also,
you guys,
on top
you're
of that,
you're the
what if
two.
every time Huh?
No, I was gonna say you're the two that don't like the rule changes, and now you're making like these ridiculous rule changes. I don't know about this.
Yeah, well, the difference is I'm obviously kidding around. I don't know about
No,
that.
I know. But what if they just did like? Because I don't know about the season right now. The season looks like a mess. It looks like once they would get everything going at the end of the summer, there's a chance that this whole thing could come back, at least in the bigger cities. So what? Oh, I'm trying to get Mike back in.
Let's just cancel 2020 in general. This year sucks.
Well, what if they did just like a tournament, like a 3-week tournament? Just to do something. Just to do something. I know it sucks.
Because then you can't even have a real champ on a 3-week tournament. You'd have to ask for the World Series.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it wouldn't be a World Series. Absolutely. It's and I think the business is kind of getting in the way right now. Like owners are kind of thinking, well, if we're not going to have a real season and if fans aren't going to be buying our hot dogs and paying, exorbitant prices for tickets and parking, we don't want to do anything. And I think that's kind of where the money is getting in the way of anything happening right now.
Yeah, so they were talking about reduced salaries.
Yeah. And guys that signed a contract don't want to talk about a reduced salary. It's bad.
Yeah, the whole thing's a mess.
It's lame.
Did you just blame the Mets for this?
I think they did. They definitely did.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's the Mets' fault. Why wouldn't we?
Everything's the Mets' fault. Everybody knows that.
All right, I gotta go.
Back to the mountains of Sedona. There's some hippie burning down a 5G tower, cell phone tower by me, so I lost my Wi-Fi. What did I miss?
Evan took his pants off, and we all told him stop doing that. That's disgusting.
Are you kidding me? I hate when Michael takes his shirt off. I'm going to start taking my pants off. That's what you do.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up. Did you say, please take your shirt off?
Oh, you son of a bitch. No one wants to see your skin doodles.
Oh, boy. Did we talk about who blocked you this week? It's kind of big news.
Do it.
John Heyman. That's a big one right there.
I don't know why he got so upset with me. He called me a child.
Weird is, so the weird part about it is he was talking about something that you had said months ago.
No, a year ago, a full year.
He went back like 7 months and picked a tweet from 7 months ago. So he had to spend like a good amount of time finding a tweet just to retweet, just to comment on, just to start shit.
Well, I mean, it's pinned on my profile. It's my favorite.
Well, the thing is, I think Evan has it pinned, but still, like, it's old, buddy. It's ancient history that you're arguing right now.
I've decided that this is what we're doing moving forward. Each week on Sunday, I'm going to do a poll question of 4 people who I should try to get blocked by that week, and then I'll write an article about the experience.
I got to be honest. For once, Evan wasn't the childish one. That was Heyman. Heyman was the childish one this time.
And especially the context, man. He put that tweet about Steinbrenner dying, and everybody just lambasted him. And he picked a few tweets out of that whole thread, and he got ratioed bad. And he picked a few tweets out of that and just started picking on people because he was pissed.
I like getting picked on. It's kind of fun. I don't mind.
Wait, so who was the other that we talked about?
David Wells.
But he unblocked him. He came back.
I know, which bums me out because I was going to write a fantastic rant article about that.
Oh, really?
No, but David Wells is awesome. David Wells autographed 2 cups yesterday and started an auction for charity. Cups, like balls cups, not.
Yeah, nice. He's a cool dude.
Last I saw, they were up over $1,000, and he's going to donate the money to first responders. So I think
That's awesome. Yeah,
and he's
that's
always like letting people in his house. Like he's pretty active with people on Twitter. I like Wells. Wells, good people.
I think he clearly misread my tweet because what I said was he was talking about how his biggest regret was the trade from '98 to Toronto for Clemens, and I was saying, yeah, I hated that trade because we traded you for a fucking cheater. And I think he thought I was calling him a cheater. I wasn't. I was calling Clemens a cheater.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could think of. Because other than that, I haven't tweeted him in like a year.
He's one of my. Who else do we like for Twitter accounts? I like him. I love Phil Hughes is great. You know, with he's kind of
Trevor Bauer, David Cohn.
Trevor Bauer's fantastic. David Cohn has been really good. Who's the guy who used to play in the infield for the Twins? He's funny.
I don't know.
Oh, God. Plufit, or I can't think of his name for the life of me. I can see it. Trevor. He's another Trevor, I think.
Oh, Trevor Plouffe or something?
Something like that. Yeah, he's a good one, too. If you follow him, he's pretty funny, and he interacts with people. So I like people.
I miss Didi. Didi was a good one.
He'll be back. He'll wait for baseball season.
Wait, he signed a 1-year deal with the Phillies, right?
That's it.
So if they don't have the season, he could realistically come back to the Yankees without ever having played for the Phillies.
The Mookie Betts trade.
Oh, God. If he goes back to Boston.
Or he could go anywhere. He doesn't have to go to Boston. He won't look bad in pinstripes. No.
Well, I won't care if he screws the Dodgers unless if he goes to Boston, I'll care. But other than that, if he goes to Houston, he's a dickhead.
If he goes to Houston, he's dead to me as a person.
Yeah. So apparently CJ's Internet's being a dickhead, and that's why the show's been shitty for the long time. So he's probably out, and you and I are going to finish the show up.
You want to talk about what we're cooking this weekend? We got a good recipe. Creamy
Yeah,
lemon.
let's hear it.
Creamy lemon fish. Creamy lemon fish over garlic mashed potatoes. My wife makes some banging mashed potatoes. She's a little bit under the weather this week, but she's still going to be there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then maybe
I love mashed potatoes. I'm sorry?
I said, and then we could get you on the show and see what you know how to cook.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're gonna try to do like a webcam. You cook and I cook at the same time, the same thing, and see how it goes.
Right? You could just zoom it just like this. That would work, right?
Evan, Don't forget, man. You challenged me. You challenged me to a cook-off. All right.
I know.
So you and I are. I mean, you're gonna get I am going to lay the smackdown so bad on you.
You do understand that I have been a cook and went to school for it briefly.
That's great. Congratulations.
Okay. I do know how to cook, dickhead.
Maybe we got something here. Maybe we could just send out a list 2 hours before and say, this is the ingredients, go to the store, grab this stuff, and then let's go. Here's the recipe. You got to make your best XYZ.
Let's do it.
I like it.
Let's do it.
Because
Evan told me. Evan told me that all he eats is hot dogs. All right.
When did I tell you that? I've never once told you that, you dick.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No.
You told me the main thing you eat is hot dogs.
Have you
That is not even remotely true. I haven't had hot dogs since last Yankee game.
I thought he was going to say last night. Did you see the new Mark Wahlberg movie on Netflix?
No.
Oh, there's a character in there, and all he does every meal, he goes out to a restaurant, he brings his own hot dogs every meal.
That's Evan.
No, it's not. You've never even seen me eat a hot dog, dickhead.
I'm just waiting for him to be like, no, and then pick up a hot dog and start eating it.
Listen, I'm just telling you what you've told me.
I do love hot dogs, but fuck you.
He's the Rant Man and the Hot Dog Man. I see you changed your name. I refuse to call you by your first name. Ioannis's bum leg is funny, though.
Well, I mean, yeah, I hope you don't actually think that my name is Hugh Gction.
Today, it did seem like a weird way to nickname it down to CJ, but I'm not judging.
Yeah, neither of those letters would make much sense with Hugh Gction. Get your stupid Dr. J out of here.
Is that a Dr. J bobblehead?
Dr. J.
Yeah, well,
Is
your
that-
Dr. J has no match for what I got for you, buddy.
Wait, is he Dr. J with a Black Panthers uniform on? A Black
That
Panther?
is correct.
Woo! That's pretty cool. So while he's getting, what do you got?
What do I got? That's all I got.
No, what's he got?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, it's
CJ?
Reggie. Reggie!
Now, Reggie's supposed to be holding a bat, but the bat broke out of his hand. So I like to imagine that he hit a ball so hard that it destroyed his bat and still went out.
Could put a straw in there and no one would think the difference. People would think it belongs. He was the straw that started the
True,
drink.
but the piece that was originally the bat is stuck in there still.
Oh.
I don't
So
think I
I've been scamming the auctions because right now, because everything going on, there's some cheap stuff. I just won a Glaber autographed jersey this week for $63. But anyway, there was this 1950s ring that was like a hologram ring, and I bid like $3 on it last week, and I won, and it came, and it was super cheesy, but it was cool. It was from the 1950s. It had the original paperwork and everything. It's like a child's
man.
hologram ring. So it would be like a little
cool.
Yankee guy, and he swings the bat as you turn it. I'll have to bring it on next week. Super cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
When I was younger, I worked at the Steiner Sports Warehouse in New Rochelle.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, there was so much cool stuff that came through there. A bunch of athletes always coming in to sign shit, just meeting all of those dudes. I have a Lou Holtz signed jersey hanging up on my wall, and he signed it for me for like he signed it for me basically for free.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you a Notre Dame guy, Lou Holtz guy?
No, so Lou Holtz was in the same fraternity that I ended up joining.
Wow.
So I had a jersey of my fraternity's colors with my fraternity nickname on the back, and I had him sign that.
Oh, that's
Just gonna
awesome.
Was it Hugh or CJ?
It's actually my nickname in my fraternity was Lysol. I'm not gonna get into why because it's a very long story and it's a very stupid story.
How fitting for today, though.
Yeah, seriously, no kidding. They're supposed to be really dumb and just make you laugh upon hearing it. So I'm not gonna go. Like I said, I won't go into this. Maybe one day. Maybe I'll drink enough on the air that I'll go into why. Get the hell out of here.
We could do a drinking cast. It's not out of the question.
We can do that.
Yeah. One day, maybe on like a Friday or Saturday night.
Today's Friday.
Today is Friday, but we're already doing a show, and I'm not going to day drink when I have to make dinner and like.
You can't drink anyway. You're a little bitch when it comes to drinking.
Dude, of all people, remember that time one PBR got you fucked up before a game?
Like 1.5, you jerk.
Oh God. I can't
And
wait
dude,
to
I
see
had like 6 or 7, and I was like kind of okay.
Yeah, and then 3 more at the game.
Yeah. Well, then that's when I kind of needed to stop.
But you know how you cure that? One giant chicken bucket. That's it.
That's a good idea. I didn't think about that.
I do miss the chicken buckets.
I think I went with garlic fries.
Oh, garlic fries are delicious too. I remember I was at a game and everybody coming down the stairs, the whole crowd would chant chicken bucket every time somebody came down the whole game. So literally everybody turned around, they'd see it and be like, chicken bucket.
Yup.
That's great.
Section 203, that's like my favorite section. Great place to catch balls, great view, good people in that section always.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that section. I went to the Oakland Wild Card game 2 years ago, and it got crazy to the point where they were drenching this one Oakland fan in beer and chicken buckets.
Now that's a fucking waste of beer and chicken buckets.
Yeah, and then Voight hit the 3-run triple, and they went crazy.
That would get expensive, man. You pay like $30 for a beer and a chicken bucket and then throw it at somebody.
What if the Tino home run against the Padres where the beer explosion comes out, what if that was chicken? Like, what if you just saw a bunch of chicken strips go flying instead of the beer?
Experience. It's like the Skittles. It's like the Skittles in Seattle. You just stand there and let the chicken rain down on you.
All right, guys, we're gonna end on that note.
That's a great idea. Chicken rain. I love ending it on chicken rain.
This is 27 Down, the perfect podcast for the perfect game. See you guys next week.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Evan McReynolds.
God damn it, Joe.
Kevin Elster.
Get the hell out of here.